Welcome back to the Best Friend podcast. We're here in the studio. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for guest host here, Ian. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's no problem. Feels good to be back. We've been on a long. I know it won't matter to anybody else. We've been on a long hiatus, though.
I think it does matter to other people.
No, I'm just saying. Hopefully, within the way we, hopefully it won't seem like that. It'll seem like a week has only gone by. I mean, if we release them properly, but it's really been like a couple of years.
Maybe at the end of the last episode, we should say, wait 10 weeks until you hear from us again.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can pick up the podcast. So you have to wait. So we're on season 1, episode 10. Go ahead and give me an episode summary.
Season 1, episode 10. It's the gang's first New Year's. Phoebe meets a scientist, David, and Ross gets a monkey.
My summary is no date for midnight.
All right. I mean, it's more clever. I mean, it is clever. I wasn't going for that.
I wasn't trying to go for clever. It's just, that's my episode summary. All right. As everyone knows how we do this, do you want to explain it using the friendship rubric?
Yeah. We go through each of the 6 friends and judge, and based on their actions within that episode, we judge them on, is it 4 different categories? The 4 pillars.
Correct. The 4 pillars of
a true friend, of a best friend, which are honesty, kindness, fairness, and loyalty. And then we rank how each one embodies that quality throughout the episode. Yeah, and then we determine who we think the best friend of the episode was.
Good. So like you said, we're going to start off with Chandler, and we're going to start off with honesty. So go and tell me the 4 options under honesty.
Yeah, honesty, we've got lies most of the time, lies sometimes, consistently tells the truth, always tells everyone the truth. If anybody's wondering, you didn't miss something. Like you didn't miss something at the beginning of the podcast, like a full-on episode summary or something. So don't worry.
Yeah, we don't do full-on episode summaries.
I mean, we're going to try to shoehorn it in throughout. So, but we just like to really get into the stuff here. So
we're focusing on who the best friend is in the episode, not like an analysis of the episode itself.
Right, because that would be nobody really wants that.
Like, here's what a TV reader guide is.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, so we got lies most of the time, lies sometimes, consistently tells the truth, always tells everyone the truth. Chandler.
So what does Chandler do in this one? So honestly, I don't know if he really lied anything.
No, I mean, he sort of went back on his word, which I don't know if that's the same as lying, because, he did break and invite Janice to the thing. So that seems to be the one thing.
Right. Yeah, because he makes everyone take a pact that says no dates. Just us 6.
Yeah, I'm going to say lies sometimes because it seems sort of inadvertent. It didn't seem like he was really... But so I wouldn't damn him his lies most of the time, but I guess he lies sometimes.
I would say consistently tells the truth.
Well, you can.
Well, I did. So that's honesty. All right, so let's go ahead and pick it back up for kindness. Go ahead and give me the 4 choices under kindness.
Kindness, we got rude or mean most of the time. Rude or mean sometimes, always kind, is kind to everyone all the time.
And a lot of times Chandler does have that characteristics of picking on people.
Yeah. And this one, it did seem kind of, because, I mean, you could say, well, he was sort of a jerk to Janice, when Janice is there, he calls her out of the blue, he invites her to this New Year's thing, and then he dumps her, but Janice is not part of the core group.
Exactly.
So.
She's not a Gunther.
Yeah.
Is what we're trying to say.
So then we put her to the side. It's just it's about how his actions impact the other gang members. So to them, yeah, he cracks a few jokes at other people's expense, but in this case, it seemed pretty lighthearted for Chandler, especially. So
I agree with you,
really
especially with Joey in the elf costume. There's a lot of opportunities there. He made us a few jokes about the monkey and stuff.
So it seemed like, but overall for him, it seemed pretty tame. It didn't seem like he was really going after anybody. I would say is always kind, or always kind.
I will say always kind as well. All right, fairness. Go ahead and give me the breakdown of this.
All right, fairness. This is the one that really, always one's own way, even at the expense of others. Sometimes insists on having own way, even if it isn't fair to others. Is always fair. It's fair to everyone all the time in every situation.
I want to say Chandler's pretty unfair in this one.
Unfair.
Yeah, think about it. Like, he wants his own way, even at the expense of others. He wants everyone not to have a date, but then he gets a date, and he's like, oh, well, I can't stand by the pact because I have a date.
I don't know. See, you know what? I mean, because I'm not going to judge everybody because I was thinking, like, well, everybody else basically does the same thing except for Ross.
But Ross has his monkey.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother situation we're going to get into because, I mean, I got some serious problems with this monkey, man. But anyway, so I get what you're saying, but I'm actually not. I'm going to sort of put that to the side since everybody else kind of went back on what they said too. So I'm going to say is always fair.
I'm going to say that as well.
Whoa.
Not. I'm going to say sometimes it's just on having a way, even if there's nothing. Good thing I did lock that in.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that seems very different from the direction you were heading, but okay.
All right, so loyalty, give me the breakdown of this, and then...
Loyalty, never admits to being my friend, can turn against me if others do, sticks by even when others don't, always sticks by friends and family. Always sticks by friends and family.
Yeah, I don't really think he lied to anyone about it, but like, oh, Ross is my friend, someone is my friend.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine. Yeah, loyalty,
good.
He did it.
All right, so now we're going on to the next one. Everyone that's listening, make sure you have your scorecards at home. Follow along, play the game online.
So now we're on to Joey.
Yes, we are. So, Joey, honesty.
Honesty, again, blah, blah. Everybody really went back on their word about the party.
But he did it after everyone else, or mostly everyone else.
Well, no, he was the fourth person to do it. I guess you're right. I guess after it reached the 50% mark, then he would. But I don't know. Again, I'm going to say this episode is pretty lame, pretty boring. Yeah, so I'm going to say consistently tells the truth.
I will say consistently tells the truth.
Wasn't a lot of controversy. I mean, not yet, anyway.
Kindness. I don't think he was mean or rude.
Yeah, I'm going to say...
It's kind to everyone all the time. I can't think of it.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm going for.
All right. Fairness.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's always fair because I can't give him the full marks on this one because I don't know if I'm giving anybody the full marks on this one because the whole...
Going back, taking a pact and then going back on it. Loyalty?
Always like my friends and family.
Yeah, I can't think of any way that he didn't. All right, on to our next one, Monica.
Yeah, Monica. This is a side topic. I'm probably going to bring this up later, but... And again, everybody's listening to these episodes probably doesn't seem like there's been a long gap, but there has been a long gap for us. And I mean, and I'm not... Anyway, like, Courtney Cox is super hot. I mean, and I'm not trying to do objective... I don't think I should make apologies for this, but I'm saying there's something about her, I mean, where she was just really gorgeous, especially in this first season of Friends. I don't know. She's great.
That has nothing to do with being a best friend.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
But you're right. Like, even at the very beginning, she's in this horrible, that covers all of her body dress, like with the sleeves and everything.
Yeah.
She's very attractive in it.
I think there's something about, like, until they, in the later seasons, they make her more neurotic and cartoonish, and I think that it really affected her because, like, I don't know, like in these first few episodes, she's just seems more natural and more confident and more, I don't know, it's very attractive.
So that really goes into what we're talking about with honesty.
Consistently tells the truth, I think.
Again, going back to taking the pact and then fun Bobby.
Right.
Kindness.
And I know we met Fun Bobby, I think, a couple episodes ago. I have no idea who this guy is. This is like the one piece of Friends trivia that just keeps disappearing out of my brain, and I recognize the name, but Fun Bobby, for me, I could never retain that bit of information.
Wasn't he on the pilot?
Holy shit, was he in? No.
No, that's Wine Guy.
Yeah. Anyway, kindness. Always kind?
I would say he's kind to everyone all the time. Like, she doesn't like the monkey, but she lets Ross bring it in.
Yeah, you think you're right. It's kind to everyone all the time. I hadn't locked in always kind, so.
For those following along at home, once you lock it in, the system shuts down and you can't change your answer.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really more about, even if we probably could change those things, but the scientific method dictates that we can't go back and change our answers once we've locked them in.
Again, like, we have to depend on these 4 pillars with 4 options under them. And this is just the basis of the best friend. You look at the 4 languages of the best friend based off the hit book, the 6 love languages of iguanas, and you understand why these are so important.
Yeah, well, I mean, sorry, I know everybody knows that already. I wasn't trying to shut you down. I mean, like, everybody knows that.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody knows
I don't need to talk about it.
Right.
Fairness. Wait, we always said it is... Wait, did we talk about it? No, we didn't.
Fairness is always fair. But I'm just, again, going back on the pact, I'm going to say is always fair. So that's like getting like a 3 out of 4 stars.
Loyalty?
Always sticks by friends and family. The Trick Turner special. Everybody understands that reference.
Yes, they do. I won't explain it to anyone because I feel like everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it.
All right, next, Phoebe.
Phoebe. Honesty. Consistently tells the truth. Again, this is kind of a gimme episode. It's kind of a T-ball one. It doesn't really matter.
It does focus more on Phoebe and her relationships, which is nice to have.
That is nice. We've talked about that a lot. And David's a good character. Hank Azaria is he's a good actor. I like that guy.
He's good. Consistently tells the truth. She does go back on the pact, but it's A-okay.
Yeah.
She meets one of the guys of her dreams, and it's Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
Kindness.
It worked for Michelle Pfeiffer. Kindness. Is kind to everyone all the time.
Wait, what worked for Michelle Pfeiffer?
Didn't she just go out with Hank Azaria?
Oh, I don't know.
Or is that? No, is that? Or is that?
Are you trying to jumpstart my
brain?
That? Or is it?
Or is that? Didn't go out with Hank Azaria, did she?
Oh, I think you're right.
Message boards are blowing up.
You're thinking Gwyneth Paltrow, but that was just in the movie Great Expectations.
That's when she went out with Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know, but if you went out with all I can tell you is Hank Azaria, you can do better, even though it's over.
All right, kindness for Phoebe.
I think I said, that's right. I already locked this one. It's kind to everyone all the time.
I'm going to say always kind.
It's nothing against either.
Wait, I didn't choose that because of
No, I'm saying it's not against. I'm saying what I said. It's not against. You're a wonderful lady.
Fairness for Phoebe.
I shouldn't have said anything like that. Fairness is always fair.
Yeah,
3 out of 4 stars.
Sometimes when you have a best friend, you make a pact, but when some situation happens, you have to release them from that obligation.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Always sticks by friends and family.
Always sticks by friends and family.
Kablamo.
All right, getting on to our next.
Oh, man. This is the good. Oh, God. Okay, I've waited for this. We're getting into the home stretch here.
Yeah, if anyone thinks these episodes, they're kind of slow in the beginning, hasn't listened to the end of our show.
Yeah, and you know what? And I know that a lot of people are saying that, and I really wish we would take that more to heart.
Yes.
So honesty for Rachel. You'll tell you the truth, she wasn't that bad in this one. I'm just getting more excited about getting to Ross, but yeah, Rachel, honesty. Consistently tells the truth.
Yeah, I want to hate her a lot more, but I have to be, yeah.
She didn't do too much wrong in this one.
No, she didn't.
Kindness.
Is always kind?
I'm going to say is always kind. She gets a demerit because she's still too clueless about how her stuff with Paolo affects Ross, and she says right in front of his face all the time. It's like, get a clue, lady.
Yeah, you're right. Does that mean because she talks about her breasts right in front of Ross, Paulo naming her breasts? So maybe does that mean rude?
I don't know. They've been doing the stinky.
The what?
Sorry.
They've been doing the what?
The stinky pillow dance. Rachel and Paolo.
Stinky pillow dance.
Yeah. Damn it. I shouldn't have laughed, but
It would have been a lot better, if you just said,
all right, thanks.
So maybe rude or mean sometime. Man, it's good.
I really think always kind. Again, I'm not going to trash her on this one because there's other times when she's been a lot more overt about it.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. We're just looking at this episode. Just because she has been a lot more overt about it doesn't mean that, you're a really crappy friend all of the time, but you weren't so crappy today, so I can say, you're not.
Well, I locked it always kind, and I do feel that way still. So I'm good with that. Always kind.
Well, fine. I can't change your mind anyways. Scientifically, you locked it in. All right, fairness.
Well, what'd you put for it?
Always kind.
Oh, okay, good.
I locked it in, though, before. I would change it now.
Yeah. Fairness is always fair.
Yeah, not too much going on here with her. Not a big story. She is whiny. Still clueless. Loyalty.
Always sticks by friends and family.
Yeah, can't go against her on that one. All right, complete with Rachel. Now on to our final one, Ross.
What a turn. But I guess in this one, he's probably the only one that gets always tells everyone the truth on this one.
Really?
What did he lie about? I mean, and he's the only one that sticks by the pack, too.
By default?
Maybe, but everybody else went out of their way to get somebody. I mean,
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it is always tells the truth. All right, yeah, kindness.
kindness, I'm going to go with rude or mean sometimes.
Oh, really? What do you think he did that was rude or mean?
They bring that monkey around all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And then making Chandler go and be with them.
I mean, and Monica's, brought up how much she doesn't like the monkey being there, but he still insists on doing it.
Man, I always put always kind.
No, I put rude or mean sometimes. Fairness, sometimes insists on having his own way even if it isn't fair to others. Again, monkey.
Yeah, you're right.
Monkey.
So let me say...
Monkey!
Is that a Sean Connery doing monkey?
No, that's Shrek.
But Shrek's voice is
Shrek.
based off of Sean Connery, right?
Oh, is it? I thought it was based off Mike Myers.
Okay, loyalty.
Loyalty. Well, I'm still going to say always sticks by friends and family. He didn't betray anybody, but...
I feel like you had more to say about Ross.
Well, we're going to get into it. Oh, man. I mean, I'm going to get through this because we're done with the friends, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and press next at home. And now on to people who have requested this for the past several weeks. They really like this part of the show. It is the Gunther watch. So go ahead and tell me, where did you find Gunther and where was he lacking in this episode?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, the Christmas party, where everybody was there. Gunther was invited. We know that much, but we didn't see him. I don't know if he was out on the balcony the whole time, stuck in the John or something, personal issues. Hey, maybe there was an overflow party going on at Joey and Chandler's. And then at the coffee house, he was arguing with Alf's dad most of the time in the back. They were having a big thing. Alf's dad wanting to bring in a line of labeled waters, like, all right, I don't know. So Gunther doesn't like that. He wants.
I was surprised that Gunther wasn't there to actually help Rachel out, like when she got beat up.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
But maybe he was on his way.
Yeah, maybe.
So there's your Gunther watch for this episode.
Yeah.
All right, now on to the meat of the show, the best friend ranking. We take the friends 1 through 6 and we put if they're the best friend or the worst friend, 1 being the best, 6 being the worst, and we rank them.
And I mean, we never have time for this in the show since we don't do episode summaries because that's not what we're about. And nobody ever wants to hear it anyway, because why would they? But I feel like this is the start of a dark period of the show. This monkey thing, man, what the hell? This, shit, man. I mean, that monkey really bothers me. I don't like the monkey. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it adds it. It's not good.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think the monkey is very lovable.
Whoa.
It shows Ross's sensitive side. It allows him to be a father figure.
He is a father, though.
Well, his baby isn't born yet.
What? I mean, I know.
I mean, I guess you could say he is already a father before the birth.
Yeah, well, oh boy, controversial stance there. Okay, all right.
And I think that's what this monkey is trying to represent.
No, but anyway, I don't like it. I don't like the monkey. Man, I hate it. I hate the way Ross is around it. He's so stupid about that monkey. Yeah, and then just inflicts it on everybody else. It just really bothers the hell out of me.
You're right. These back again. It's the Ross and Rachel just being oblivious to what other people. They have low emotional intelligence. Like they just don't understand how other people feel about things.
Yeah, and that monkey's got smell, and like Monica's saying, it's peeing and pooping on things. It's touching its own stuff and its own body in weird ways. It's gross. And I don't like. I mean, monkeys are dangerous. Monkeys can kill you, even a monkey that size.
All right, so where do you want to start? From the top or the bottom?
We should start from the top because I want my lowest ranking to be a surprise. Cause I don't know if people are going to expect it. I don't know if people are going to know where I'm coming from. So, who's the best? We should also remind people too. I sort of derailed this, but we take all those the stuff we just did, toss that to the side.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're just going from the gut here on this one. Ranking 1 to 6.
Yeah, definitely do all that work, throw it away, but keep it in the database because we're going to look at it later on. Not really. But yeah, 1 through 6.
I think that, I think that Phoebe's got to be at the top on this one for me.
I like Rachel.
Rachel? Oh, no.
No, wait, Rachel. I meant Monica.
Well, yeah, I'm having this Phoebe, Monica, Joey thing at the top, and I'm just like, I don't know. I just think on this one, I think Phoebe, I mean, maybe it's because it was more focused on her, but I feel like she was good.
Again, for me, Monica, she allows the party to be at her place.
Yeah.
First, it's supposed to be 6 people, and then it turns into this huge party. Like, I don't know where they invited all these people. She lets Ross in with the Mun-key. She's still taking care of Rachel. Monica is the number one friend.
She's gorgeous too. I mean, that's the side. I don't mean to.
Did you mention that to everyone?
No, I'm not. I don't think I did, but I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. She is just really gorgeous, really just luminous.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sure she's listening. So I not accidentally, but I did lock in Phoebe at number 1.
That's fine. I put in Monica.
So my number 2, numero dos, is going to be Monica for a lot of the same reasons you just said.
Good.
Actually, I didn't give any reasons why Phoebe was at the top, but I mean, I think she was just nice to everybody and she was good, and So you're number 2.
Joey. He kisses Chandler at the end.
Ah, damn it.
He, like Chandler is whining, crying, like, who's going to kiss me? Who's going to kiss me?
If
Joey stands up and kisses him.
Adrian Brody did that for Halle Berry at the Oscars. Everybody called him a creep.
Yeah, exactly. But she was, I was about to say like she was begging for it. I was like, that is totally inappropriate.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Joey does it for Chandler. Yeah. He's a hero. Adrian Brody does it for Halle Berry. He's a creep. So I don't know. I don't know where we're at in this world.
Yeah, I definitely can't say, oh, she was asking for it.
No, she was. That's the whole joke, you guys. We know she wasn't asking for it. Adrian Brody. Number 3.
I'm going to go with Phoebe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with old Joey Breaker, Joey.
Oh, well, you're allowed to do that. I would say Phoebe. This episode more about her, focusing on her relationships, which is good. Doesn't mean she's like the best friend, but sometimes as a friend you got to focus on yourself so you can focus on others.
Yeah, I think you made a great point there, and more points than I've been making for any of my rankings. I'm just like, I think I've said she's good. I think that's all I've said about people so far.
You really have looked beyond the skin depth. Like, she's really hot.
All right, so we're on number 4.
Chandler. Yeah, we can agree on that, Chandler.
I mean, he didn't do anything necessarily offensive, but
he's a fun friend, makes a few jokes, but he's always there to sort of lighten the mood.
Yeah, so
sometimes the lighting is too much.
Yeah, I mean, and so I think his place at number 4, like I said, I mean, he wasn't very offensive to anybody. He wasn't really attacking anybody, and he does tend to do that even in episodes where people are just getting along. But this more has to do with just like other people being better than him rather than him being terrible. So correct. Number 4.
All right, number 5,
Rachel.
I feel bad, but like, yeah, she didn't add anything to the episode, even when she gets beat up, she's still oblivious. I mean, I guess the focus does have to shift towards you.
Yeah.
But like, why wouldn't she call anybody before just walking in the door? Like, hey, I got beat up at the airport. Like, wouldn't you call somebody?
Yeah, you'd think. And then just walk in oblivious, like, oh, I didn't like, oh, people are here. Yeah, everybody's here, stupid.
And maybe it's her fault for, you always have this, you may have this friend where tragedy follows them when you're having a good time.
Yeah.
So everyone is, A-okay. And then your one just really drunk slosh friend comes in and they just destroy the whole party.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you knew this was going to happen.
I mean, in this case, I'm pretty sure she didn't know she was going to get beaten to a pulp. She's a pain in the though.
Yeah.
She was going there for, anyway, I don't even want to get into it. That whole, God. I don't want to get into it because I haven't explained her reasonings for anybody else except Chandler. Rachel just deserves number 5. She knows why.
And number 6 would have to be
Ross, man. I mean, God. Holy God, man.
What?
this monkey thing, I mean, really, this is just indicative of who he is. Yeah, I mean, drawing attention to himself
Yeah.
in a bad way and being such a burden on everybody else. Like, because you have to have a monkey as a pet?
You're right. It's just the manifestation of his feelings towards Rachel. So he's putting it on this monkey, and he's complaining to everybody about this monkey, about how the monkey doesn't listen to him, they don't talk, how it likes Chandler better than him. This is this is the depressing friend that you can't tell to get lost because you're afraid they're going to kill themselves, but
Right.
you don't really like to have around either.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, is I would have no tolerance. So I'd be like, listen, I'd be the bad friend, probably, talking behind their back to the other ones. Be like, you guys, this person's really killing me. I can't be around them anymore. I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
this
just
person is the worst.
A Debbie Downer, like almost all the time. Like he brings a monkey, think it's going to be great, and then it's just like, you're right, just craps everywhere, peas everywhere.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. If my friend like bought a new dog, I mean, I might be okay with it, brought it around one time. But then if they're bringing around every single time, I'd be like, you leave your dog at home. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
then to bring around a monkey, which is like, thousands times grosser than a dog. I'm not saying a dog is gross, but you start out with the very low grossest level of a dog. And then, then we get to monkey and it's gross. So, Ross, you're terrible. You're number 6.
All right, so go ahead and give me your 1 through 6.
Okay, so number 1, Phoebe. Number 2, Monica. Number 3, Joey. Number 4, Chandler. No offense. Number 5, Rachel. Number 6, Ross. Offense.
Mine are number 1, Monica. Number 2, Joey. Number 3, Phoebe. Number 4, Chandler. Number 5, Rachel. Number 6, Ross.
Mm-hmm. We can all agree on that.
So go ahead and submit your answers. Remember, once you submit, you can always look back to see what your responses are. I look forward to next episode.
Yeah, I don't want to. No spoilers. It's gonna be a real barn burner, though.